Hello, everyone. Um, I'm just wanting to talk about Home Depot's year this year because, this year is going to be interesting. Hey, man, how's it going? I'm just making a video. We're going to talk about Home Depot this year, and we're basically just talking about how this year's going to go. I just want to first and foremost say, Home Depot. Has anyone even seen Home Depot stuff this year? I should change the view of my camera. Okay. Home Depot's stuff this year, guys, is looking like really good. And I'm not just talking about Home Depot. I'm talking about Spirit Halloween. I want you guys to let me know what you guys think Spirit Halloween is going to do. Home Depot this year, I think, has the best lineup right now. Like, that big 10-foot bat, apparently the wings actually do move up and down on the 10-foot bat for Home Depot this year. Apparently the wings actually move. So that's pretty awesome if that's the case. If the wings actually move. And that's the case. Apparently the prototype, the wings move on this 10-foot bat. If you guys haven't seen that, go check that out. But, and the guy that looks like he's from Sinister, that looks like a professional prop as well. Like it's so creepy. I've never seen anything like that from Home Depot. And I really think the production for Halloween props has changed this year entirely different in the right direction. I think this year it's taken a big step in the right direction. The production design, the quality, the ideas, everything. I think we're getting scarier props, and it shows from Lowe's, Moore's Costumes, especially Home Depot. And now I'm really excited to see what Spirit Halloween is. Oh, that's all right. All right, you're back. The Halloween Collector channel. Hey, man, how you doing? I wonder what Spirit Halloween's going to do. And I just have a feeling this year is different. Because Spirit Halloween has to make this year good. With Home Depot making their props scary this year, with Lowe's making their props scary this year, it just makes sense. The Halloween Collector. I'm good, man. How are you doing? I just came from work. But I think this year for Spirit Halloween is actually going to be a lot better. And I think we're going to see things this year, guys, that is just going to be freaking insane. I had the coolest idea for a Spirit Halloween animatronic in the future. And basically my idea was going to be like a possessed, cursed wedding lady. Oh, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. My idea for a Spirit Halloween animatronic was like a possessed, cursed lady. And she'd have her back like this to you, right? And she would start shaking and making weird sounds, and then all of a sudden her whole top of her torso body would turn around really quick and she would start screaming at you. And it would be like a really good scare because no one would even expect that to happen. And I think it would be cool, and her mouth would be open really far and there'd be black stuff coming out of her eyes. It would just be really cool. No problem, man. But let me know, guys. What do you guys think Spirit Halloween is going to do this year? because I really think this year is gonna be different for Spear Halloween. You're all welcome to come check out the video. You can come watch if you want, but I really think this year is gonna have something to offer for every store, and I actually think Spear Halloween is going to prove to people this year that we're not done with Halloween props. We can really make this year really good. And there's been some leaks of Spear Halloween stuff, and it's fake, like Young Collector. That's not real. Louis Vega. Hey man, how are ya? How you doing? We're just here. We were just talking about the Home Depot lineup. There's a new Gravedigger for Home Depot this year, and it actually looks like his foot is on the shovel or something. It looks interesting. It looks a lot better than the other Gravedigger from Home Depot that we had not that long ago. But we're just talking about Spear Halloween. I'm really interested to see what Spear Halloween is going to do. Let me know in the comments, does anyone have an idea of what Spear might do this year? Take a guess what you guys think they're going to do. I think they're going to just knock it out of the park. I think after all these years, if they don't, yeah, the bat is nuts. The bat, apparently the prototype bat, apparently the wings actually move on it, on the prototype. So that's really good to hear. Someone told me. So if that's true, that's awesome. Apparently the wings move up and down like this. So if that's the case, that is awesome. I feel like Spear Halloween this year, I feel like we're going to have a lot of possessed props this year from Spear Halloween, and just scary props in general. Yeah, the Batman, the bat's going to be like $600. Easily $600. I wouldn't even be surprised, because the detail is insane on this thing. Looks amazing though. Like the wings are detailed. The face is really good. I really hope, you know, it'd be really cool if the wings moved and he also had like a servo head and mouth movement. That would be awesome. And the guy that's 8 feet that looks like he's from the movie Sinister. It just looks, it looks really good. I like the Sinister looking guy from the movie. It's actually, a lot of people are thinking it is. It's not the guy from Sinister. It's actually its own thing. I was told that as well from a guy. I guess he was at the show. The bat's gonna be like, the bat's supposed to be like, wait, what? No, not $800. It's supposed to be like $600. 500 to 600, probably. I probably won't be getting the bat because, for one, I don't have room for it. The box is going to be way too big to store, and plus it's only going to be used one night, so why buy something that much for that much that I can only use one night? Sure, it's awesome, but you know, why would I get something that big that's I can't put in my house or anything? You know what I mean? It's not worth it. I want to get a prop this year that's a little smaller. Now the 8-foot guy that's no, that's not bad at all. For like the bat itself, like it's huge, like, and it looks really good. It doesn't just look like a cheap prop either. It looks like it was done by Transworld. Especially the guy that looks like he's from Sinister with the black hair that's 8 feet. He looks creepy as hell. And I hope it's not a reskin of the clown that we got last year and his body just leans back and forth. I hope that's not the case, because it definitely looks like it. the way the arms are posed, it definitely does, and I'm hoping it's not. I also think Spear Halloween is not just going to have possessed props this year, but the props in general are just going to be scarier this year with blood and gore and just intense and just better all around. And that's what you want. You know, we've had too many years from Spirit that were just bad. And I think a lot of it wasn't Spear Halloween's fault. I really don't think it was. Because they don't make the props. Okay, guys? They don't. The production that makes props for Spirit, they make the props, not Spear Halloween themselves. And I think the production was really bad for Spirit over the years. The leaks for Spear Halloween, the young collector is fake. That is fake. That's not real. And if it was real, you know, it's hard to say. I kind of hope it's not. You know, I don't really want that to be a real thing. We don't need that. And even if it was real, guys, I don't think it was intended to be made for this year. It was probably something that was made from last year and it just got scrapped. So, and that would make sense if the young collector was scrapped from last year and sold this year online only. That would make sense, but I feel like this year we're going to see a lot of blood, a lot of gore, a lot of intense, scary props from Spear Halloween this year. And whatever they are, there's going to be ideas from Spear Halloween this year, guys. Yeah, I heard it's probably just a scrapped animatronic from last year that didn't make it to production. You know what I mean? That's probably all it was. But I really think this year Spear Halloween is going to have ideas. That's going to be like, yeah, it's probably fake. Hey man, how's it going? Chris C 445, how's it going, man? Hope you're having a good day and hope you're enjoying my live stream. I don't think Spear Halloween is going to be bad this year. I really think this year is going to be better. The production for every store has gotten better. We can confirm that because Lowe's used to suck. Their production, the props that were in production for them for years and years sucked. And now finally Lowe's is looking amazing this year, especially Home Depot. Their production keeps getting better and better. And I think the production for Spear Halloween is 100 times better this year. We're going to have ideas and designs this year, guys, from Spear Halloween. It's going to blow you out of the water. It's going to blow you away. The ideas are going to be amazing, and all the ideas are going to work. Like, I just have this feeling that this year is going to be very special and huge for Spear Halloween. I think they're going to have the best props this year. We're going to have a lot of techie props this year, and that's not a bad thing. That's what I think. I think we're having a lot of techie props, because if you look at Party City, the techie props that we had last year were great, but I think it's going to be SVI, Techie, and Crazy Create for Spear Halloween this year. That's what I think we're going to see. None of these other companies. It's going to be SVI, Crazy Create, and Techie. I think that's what the companies are going to be producing the props for Spear Halloween. And the Spear Halloween props are probably already made, actually. Most of them are probably already done and ready to go for this year, because Home Depot already has their props done. So now that guy for Home Depot this year with the big horns, believe me, the actual version of him that is going to be sold in stores, the face is going to look way better. The prototype that you guys saw, the face is awful, and Home Depot will fix that. They're definitely going to fix it, because they fixed it with the towering werewolf. The face on the prototype looked weird on the towering werewolf, the one that had the head that went up. The face on the prototype looked awful. And then the actual version of it looked way better. So don't worry about that. It's going to change. It's going to look way better once it's actually in the box, ready to buy. The actual model is going to look better. Guys, comment in the comments down below. What do you think we're going to see from Spear Halloween this year? Like, what animatronics do you think we're going to see? In my opinion, we're going to see a lot of possession props. I don't know about you guys. I think we're going to see a lot of haunted props as well. Cursed props. And that's what we want, right? That's what you want. You know? Like Spear Halloween over the years. We've been having a lot of props that were they weren't scary. And and finally people are starting to realize, why buy a Halloween prop if it's not scary? There's no point of buying a prop if it's not scary. You know what I mean? If a prop is not doing its job and it's not scary, it's not worth buying. So, and we're starting to see scary props again. And you know what? That's really good because that's what we want. And the more we ask for it, the more we're going to get it. And it finally looks like we're going to get it. So if we keep asking, we're going to get it. Yeah, we're going to see a lot of that stuff as well. But I think they're going to have a twist on them, on these props, guys. Like, Spear Halloween is going to take original ideas this year, but they're going to have a twist on them. Electrified Maniac, I really think he shouldn't come back because they could make something way better than Electrified Maniac. They could bring him back, but change him up. Change the design, make it better. Change his audio, make it better. Change everything and make it better. Okay? That's what they could do, and I think that's what they should do. Especially Barnyard Butcher. Why bring back the same design from a prop that we've already had? Why not just redo him all over from scratch and make him way better? Same with Barnyard Butcher. Upgrade him, make him better, make him look scarier, make him better in general. And what I mean by that is they can make the Barnyard Butcher a jump scare prop if they wanted to. He could move side to side and then all of a sudden he stops and then does something that scares you. Or at least is disturbing, right? And I think that's what they should start doing. They tried it with Skelly Bones and it didn't work. Like Broken Spine Girl, they don't have to bring her back. Same with Rosemary. They don't have to bring back all these old props. They could literally remaster the props and make them change the design, make them look scarier, make them do something scarier, make the audio scarier, make everything better and scarier, and there you go. There's your better version of Rosemary, Barnyard Butcher, Broken Spine Girl. That's all you got to do. And that's if I was the producer of Spear Halloween, that would be my vision of what props should be, and that's how it should be. Okay? I would always want, Spear Halloween should try every year to make every single year more scary. And that's what they should be trying to do. Okay? Broken Spine Girl, if I were to bring her back, I would actually make her dress black and have the middle a really dark red and make her eyes light up red because the prototype had red eyes, the Broken Spine Girl, and they shouldn't have changed it. It looked way better than the white LED eyes. It was way better than the white. The red looked way better. She was scarier, and they can do it, but it's just if they will do it. And Rosemary could come back this year, okay? And if she does, I might buy her. But the problem with Rosemary is she does too much talking and eating the brain. And then it takes forever for her to do her jump scare. If they could only do something where she ate the brain for like a few seconds and then stopped to make you think she was done, and then she jumped at you and started screaming, that would work way better. No. The ghost swing, it doesn't work. And the reason for it is because the swing doesn't really swing. If it actually swang back and forth, and like actually what they could do is give it like a creepy creaking sound when it's swinging, and have like this really creepy girl like singing, playing with like a creepy like doll box that plays music. If you had that, it would work just fine. Or just have the creepy creaking sound when it's swinging. But they would have to upgrade the swinging because it didn't work. The string didn't swing the damn swing. So they would have to make poles and hook it up to the motor, and it would swing just fine. But there's a lot of things. The reason why Spear Halloween didn't work last year is because they took everything that we didn't want and gave it to us. Don't get me wrong, the theming was better, but the props were worse. And I don't know how you make the props worse than 2021. And then 2022 comes along and the props were worse. I don't really know how they pulled that off. Like, young Crouchy, that shouldn't have never made it to production, for one. All the props last year stunk. Like the bird that moved his arms. I can talk and try to be scary for hours, but I'm a boring prop. See, props that do that are not worth buying. And I think we're finally realizing, that props like that are not worth buying. And I'm finally glad that people are realizing, let's not waste our money on stuff like this. We want stuff that's going to actually scare the crap out of our trick-or-treaters and freak them out, right? That's what you want. You don't want props that talk for an hour and do nothing. So, it depends. If they talk really creepy and look really creepy and do something creepy, sure, but not talk long before the scare happens. If it's a quick and then all of a sudden jump, that's fine. That works. But if they talk really long, like a lot of the Spirit Halloween props that before they jump out, it doesn't work. Peekaboo Penny worked because it didn't take her long to talk and then pop up. She was very quick at talking her or whatever and then jumped up. That's the kind of stuff you want. And we're going to see a lot of that. We're going to see a lot more things this year that we want that we didn't get for a long, long time. And I was told by a Spear Halloween employee, okay, that this year is in fact going to be better than last year. I was told that, and I'm not making it up. I'll say it again. Literally a Spear Halloween employee was telling me that this year is going to be insane. Like, they told me that the props are way better. They're going to be scary. Like, they're going to be really good. And I'm very excited now to see what exactly he's talking about, because we haven't had this stuff for a long, long time. And I can't mention who told me because I might get in trouble and I don't need that. But still, I just gave you a little hint on what to expect. So I don't know about you, but pretty excited. This is my first, I know, I'm really hoping. I really, really want Spirit to finally have a good year because they're my favorite Halloween store. You know what I mean? They're everybody's favorite Halloween store. And the fact that they haven't been really giving us much is just kind of weird. And they finally need to give us something, okay? And I think this year's the year that we will be getting something that we wanted. The theme has been leaked though for Spirit. There's definitely a theme, some kind of Haunted Mansion theme that we're getting this year. It is confirmed 100% that we're getting some kind of haunted house theme with probably a graveyard because there was this gargoyle thing, door knocker, and it had a wire attached to it. If you don't remember, when we had a little lab thing with a wire attached to it in the picture, then we found out it was a lab. So we're definitely getting something this year. Not sure what it's going to be, but it could be, it's probably some kind of haunted house theme or haunted mansion with a graveyard, which is awesome. We haven't had this kind of theme in a while, and it makes perfect sense for the 40th anniversary. Okay? But we can't just have good theming. We have to have good animatronics. In order for us to have good animatronics, we have to let the stores know on YouTube what we want. And it's working because you know what? Lowe's this year looks amazing. Home Depot has the best lineup and Lowe's, okay? So far. Morris is better than last year. Still kind of weak, but it's better than last year. It's something, it's an improvement, right? So it's almost like they're saving the last for best for last. So that's awesome. But let me know in the comments, guys, what you guys think. Because I think it's leading up to something huge this year. And I think it's going to be freaking awesome. Hotformer also made a good point on his video about Spear Halloween when he talked about Spear Halloween. He basically was saying, yes, the Lowe's Leatherface, I forgot about. I don't really know where you heard clowns, but I haven't heard anything about clowns. Now we might be getting a clown theme with clowns and a Haunted Mansion theme with scarier demented props. That could be the case. Yeah, but the Leatherface from Lowe's, I wonder what it does. I hope the arm actually goes up with the chainsaw. And he like kind of goes like this with it or something. That would be awesome. Well, what do you guys think? Do you think Spear Halloween, like, are they saving the best for last? Like, I have a feeling they are. And I really think this year, we're going to see the lineup early because it's the 40th anniversary. Why would they wait at the last minute? They did last year probably because they knew last year was going to suck. So they have to give us a tease of something early. They have to. Spear Halloween knows it's the 40th anniversary. They got to give us something to get us really hyped for this year because they know last year was really bad. They knew it. They knew they had to make a movie because last year was going to suck. They just knew it. So they're going to have to tease us early with something. And I feel like we're going to get a teaser earlier than we think. It won't be this month or next month. It could be June. It could be May. Who knows? Hey, Halloween Man 2002. No, we don't really know what Party City's going to do. Because the Party City Canada didn't even have the tortured box woman or none of them. The Canada Party City didn't have any of the props from the US, which was very disappointing. So hopefully the Canada one gets more stuff for Party City because Party City had a really good year last year for the US, but the Canada one didn't have anything, just tabletops. But I'm really excited for Spirit. I really think this year is going to be pretty interesting. I don't really know like how much better it's going to be, but hopefully they give us something this year that's like actually like yeah, I also do think though Spear Halloween is going to be better this year. A lot better. So that's good. You know, Spear Halloween finally needs to give us a year that's worth it, right? I might go live later. I'm probably going to end this stream pretty soon, but I'll probably make another stream later on today. So stay tuned for that. But I'll probably end this one later soon, but then I'll make one later. I still have my It cup from Spear Halloween that I got a few years back. Still in great shape. It's actually really good quality. I'm going to see the new Evil Dead movie next month, and it's going to be fantastic. That's going to be the best horror movie of the year, by far. I'm telling you, it's going to be. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Halloween Man 2002. I heard about that Party City. That was definitely like shocking, but at the same time, Party City's not really a big business in my opinion. Like they're all right, but they're not like Spear Halloween. Um, I'll probably end the stream right now, but I'll be back. So I'll see you guys in a few hours. I'll make another stream in a few hours.